Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're tackling LeetCode problem 761, special binary string. This one seems a bit tricky at first, with some specific rules, but it unfolds into a really beautiful, recursive solution. Let's break it down together. Alright, here's the official problem description. We're given something called a special binary string. Our job is to perform a specific type of swap as many times as we want to get the lexicographically largest string possible. Let's dig into what all of that actually means. First, what makes a string special? There are just two rules. The string must have the same number of ones and zeros. And second, as you read the string from left to right, the count of ones must always be greater than or equal to the count of zeros. Think of a 1 as an opening parenthesis and a 0 as a closing one. It's just like a balanced parentheses problem. Okay, now for the main operation, the move. We can find two special substrings that are right next to each other and just swap their positions. The key takeaway here is that since we can do this as many times as we want, it's like having a set of special blocks that we can reorder in any way we choose. So to get the biggest final string, we need to arrange these blocks in descending order. Let's walk through the example to see this in action. We start with 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. If we look at the part inside the outermost 1 and 0, we find 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. This string itself is made of two smaller special blocks, 1, 0 and 1, 1, 0, 0. To make the result as big as possible, we should put the larger block first. 1, 1, 0, 0 is bigger than 1, 0, so we swap them. Reassembling the string gives us the final largest possible version. Just a quick heads up, we'll be walking through the solution using Python, but don't worry if that's not your main language. The logic is the same everywhere. I'll be showing the full code for other popular languages like Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. The aha moment for this problem is realizing it's recursive. Any special string is basically a 1, then a middle part, then a 0, and that middle part is just made up of more special strings. This means we can solve the problem by breaking it down. We find the blocks in the middle, solve the problem for each of those little blocks, and then combine the results in the best possible way. Before we jump into the code, I want to quickly address why this channel looks and sounds the way it does. You can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I actually built this for myself so I could generate clear, instant explanations the moment a daily problem drops to help myself learn. It helps me study faster, and I upload them here in case they help you too. I don't put ads in these videos and I don't take any sponsorships, so if you do want to support me, you can donate at the Buy Me a Boba link in the bio, but that's completely optional. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Alright, here's the full Python code for the recursive approach. It might look a little dense at first, but it directly follows the logic we just discussed. We'll break down the key parts next. The first part of the code is about identifying the special blocks. We do this with a simple counter. We iterate through the string, adding 1 for a 1 and subtracting 1 for a 0. Whenever that counter gets back to 0, we've found a complete, balanced, special string. The variable I just helps us remember where the current block started. Now for the recursion. When we find a block, we don't just add it to our list. First, we take its inner part, everything between the first one and the last 0. We pass that inner part back into our function. This process repeats until we're left with the simplest strings. Once the recursive call returns the largest possible version of that inner part, we wrap it back up in a 1 and a 0 and store it. Finally, after we've done this for all the top-level blocks, we sort them and join them into our final answer. To make this really clear, let's quickly trace the code with the input 110010. The loop starts. The balance count goes up, up, down, and finally hits 0 at the fourth character. We've found the block 1100. We then recurse on its middle part, 10, which just returns itself, so we add the fully formed 1line00 to our results list. The loop continues and finds the next block, 10. After the loop finishes, we have our list of blocks, which we sort and join to get the final answer. Now that we got the first approach done, I just want to mention the habit tracker I use to keep me consistent with coding and uploading, which is my app, my daily to-do. It's completely free, it has 0 ads, and I don't make a cent from it. It's just the tool I use to ensure I show up every single day. If you want to use it too, the link is in the description. Now let's get back to the rest of the video. So how efficient is this? The time complexity is roughly big O of n squared. This is because for each level of recursion, we're iterating through the string, and string slicing and sorting can be costly operations. The space complexity is big O of n, mainly due to the depth of the recursive calls on the call stack and the storage for the substrings. Alright, that covers the Python solution. As promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. I won't be breaking these down, so just pause the video on your language of choice to check it out. Here is the full solution in Java. Feel free to pause here. Next up, here is the C++ version. Pause if you need it. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. So, let's wrap it up. The key takeaway for this problem is to recognize the recursive divide and conquer pattern. The definition of a special string is a huge clue that it's related to balanced structures. And the ability to swap any consecutive special substrings is the hint that tells us the ultimate goal is to sort the core components. If you're looking for even more LeetCode problems beyond the daily challenge, I've started a second channel called LeetCode Unlocked. Check it out via the link in the description. Hope this breakdown helped. If it did, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. I upload these daily, so subscribe if you want to keep your streak alive. Also, I've put links to the tablet I use for planning solutions in the description if you're interested. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.